Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Dick Barr's Real Estate News You Can Use. My name is Dick Barr. I'm the managing broker at the Dick Barr Group at Village Realty. And in today's episode, I want to talk about home equity and how home equity has been such a major driving force in the strength for today's homeowners. Experts agree that there's no chance of a large-scale foreclosure crisis like we saw back in 2008. And that's good news for this housing market. As Mark Fleming, chief economist at First American, says, don't expect a housing bust like the mid-2000s, as lending standards in this housing cycle have been much tighter and homeowners have historically high levels of home equity, so there won't be a surge in foreclosures. Data from the Mortgage Bankers Association helps tell this story. It shows the overall percentage of homeowners at risk is decreasing significantly with time, and see the graph. But even though the volume of homeowners at risk is very low, there is still a small percentage of homeowners who may be coming face to face with foreclosure as a possibility today. If you're facing difficulties yourself, it can help to understand your options. It starts with knowing what a foreclosure is. Investopedia defines it like this. Typically, default is triggered when a borrower misses a specific number of monthly payments. Foreclosure is the legal process by which a lender attempts to recover the amount owed on a defaulted loan by taking ownership and selling the mortgaged property. The good news is there are alternatives available to help you avoid going through the foreclosure process, including primarily reinstatement of your loan or a loan modification. You can do a deed in lieu of foreclosure. You can perform a short sale. But before you go down any of those paths, it's worth seeing if you have enough equity in your home to sell it outright to protect your investment and to protect your credit. You may be able to use your equity to sell your home. Equity is the difference between what you owe on the home and what the market value is based on factors like price appreciation. In today's real estate market, many homeowners have far more equity in their homes than they realize due to the home price appreciation we've seen over the past few years. According to CoreLogic, the total average equity per borrower has now reached almost $300,000 in the highest in the data series. So what does that mean for you? If you've lived in your home for at least a few years or more, chances are your home's value and your equity have risen dramatically. In addition, the mortgage payments you've made during that time have chipped away at the balance of your loan. If your home's current value is higher than what you still owe on your loan, you may be able to use that increase to your advantage. Rick Sharga, the Executive Vice President of Market Intelligence at Adam Data, explains how equity can help. Very few of the properties entering the foreclosure process have reverted to the lender at the end of the foreclosure. We believe this may be an indication that borrowers are leveraging their equity and selling their homes rather than risking the loss of their equity into a foreclosure auction. Lean on experts to explore your options. And to find out how much equity you have, work with a local real estate professional, and they can give you an estimate of what your house could sell for based on recent sales of similar homes in your area. You may be able to sell your house to avoid foreclosure. If you find out you have to pursue other options, your agent can help with that too. They'll be able to connect you with other professionals in the industry, like housing counselors, who can look into your unique situation and offer advice on the next steps if selling isn't your best alternative. Here's the bottom line. If you're a homeowner facing hardship, let's connect so you can have an expert on your side to explore your options and see if you can sell your house to avoid foreclosure. Thanks very much and have a great day. Home. It's been our place of refuge since the beginning of time. A place for shelter, a place for comfort, a place for peace. In 2021, our homes now function in far more diverse ways than they ever have before, making our choice of home even that much more important. At the Dick Barr Group, we understand your home is far more than building materials and land. It is where you live, where you work, and where you learn. One thing that will never change, however, is the joy of being welcomed back home and welcoming people to our home. Welcome home, America.